Welcome to the house, the one they talking about. Word of mouth, the boxing playhouse, without a doubt. All the latest and greatest boxing news, that's what it's all about.
Welcome to Boxing Playhouse. This is Sakura A, and I'm with Emelio Santana. This is Boxing Playhouse Ladies Night Edition. Thanks so much. I'm hoping that everybody that saw Jaleel a few minutes ago is back with us and ready for the set of a new hour. I want to jump right into things because it's Ladies Night. We got to represent the ladies tonight. Later in the show, we're going to have our Fire Fist Promotions female boxer that's going to be on their card for October 16th. She's going to join us. We can find out how excited she is about her pro debut fight. And we're going to also learn a little bit more about her Italian upbringing. And plus, I know the fellas are interested in a couple of other topics that I might ask questions on. What do you think?
Hey, it's Ladies Night. Let's go.
Yes, it's Ladies Night. Well, we're going to jump right into it. We're going to start by talking about Bob Arum and his disrespect with women. Oh, my goodness. He went off on the poor lady. Her name is Miss Katie Haddabah, I think is how you pronounce the last name. We all have seen her on a lot of premier boxing championship fights, commentating and hosting the show, the former Premier Insider show, BBC Insider show. But Bob was saying, a couple of nasty things, including words like that woman and things like F her. And, I'm just not happy about that. I'm not a happy camper when it comes to that. Like, not as a female. She's an amazing woman. She does an excellent job in hosting, so much so that she's been on several different platforms, different companies with boxing promotions, helping with their commentating teams. And she was called at the last minute to do this particular press conference earlier today. So, was Bob dead wrong or what? Let's just get to it.
Yeah, I feel like Bob went overboard. The young lady here is, I like her work. We've seen her on plenty shows, PBC or whatever. I think she does a great job, and it's too much negative energy out there, man. Just focus on this big fight this weekend. Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. Let the focus be on that, man. Picking on the ladies, man. The ladies is on a come up, man. There's a lot of ladies doing good things right now. We don't need to knock no ladies. Let's support them. And I feel like it was unnecessary. Just put all the focus on the big fight at hand.
Of course, and you know that this is like the main thing. It's taking attention from the actual boxing that's going on this weekend and an amazing heavyweight, fight card stacked to the brim with talent. And instead, we're having to talk about what Bob Arum said. You know what I'm saying? You never want to be that promoter where you're actually you're the topic of discussion over your actual fight week boxers. So, I'm sorry to Katie for having to hear that and deal with that today. And she was only probably excited about getting that call at the last minute to help out, only to have it, backfire like that as far as, what he was saying about her. So, I do want to apologize for that rude behavior. And for all of you people out here that's sitting here and saying, oh, he's old, he's old. No, he's old enough to know better, period. Stop making excuses for these people. It's not like he's senile. It is not like he is suffering from dementia or Alzheimer's or something. He knows exactly what he's saying. He's saying exactly what he thinks about a female boxing personality, and I don't like it. So let's move on to more exciting things that we wanted to talk about. You know, there were a couple of different stories, hot topics that we did touch on earlier, but I am interested to know what our boxing fans feel about this Gervonta Tank Davis fight versus Romero, and that's Rolando, Rolando Romero, Rolly. So, you know, basically, in case people did miss what you said earlier, um, what do you feel about this matchup? And do you think that that's a good move from Mayweather Promotions to allow two, you know, more better skilled boxers in their staple to fight each other?
Well, like I said earlier, I think Rolly done talked himself into an ass whipping. I don't feel like he's on Tank level, but you know the sanctioning bodies, they're gonna do what they do. You know, they make fights. Sometimes we don't agree with it. You know, it's political. So I think he's like in line. I think he's like a mandatory for Tank. So you know, I think it's going to be an exciting build up. You know, the guy feel like he's on Tank level. He's gonna have to prove it. But I think come fight night, I think Tank gonna put this man to sleep.
Okay. I mean, yeah, most people are favoring Tank. But as I was saying earlier, like, I was thinking, like, wow, a lot of people don't like Rolly, so they would be like wanting to see it just to see Rolly get KO'd.
Right.
And then somebody pointed out to me, well, yeah, but there's just as many people that don't like Davis that would want to see him knocked out, too. I'm like, what? Oh, no, not my Davis now.
I don't see this fight going a distance. I think I think these guys really don't like each other. I think it's going to be maybe a 5 round or less fight. You know, they're going to come out swinging. I don't see no long boxing match. You know, Rolly feel like he got a lot to prove. He feel like he don't take level, so he's going to have to show fight night if he's there, if he's on that level. So we'll see.
All right. So, with that being said, I'm going to move on. But I am feeling that matchup, and I'm feeling the fact that Mayweather Promotions allow those two to fight each other in house. It doesn't happen too often, but when it does, it seems like it's a real big, amazing, action packed fight. And I mean, Rolly also got to give him his shouts out too for calling out the best. Obviously, he thinks Gervonta Tank Davis is the best for him to want to fight him so bad. So you gotta like give these boxers that's willing to fight the best their kudos as well. Whether you think they're gonna win or not, guys.
Floyd already said he was keeping it in house, so this is definitely an in house fight right here.
Okay, I mean, yes, but at the same time, it's still very unusual that they allow this type of thing happen in any promotional state. You know, I don't want to go into details, but I'll bring up another one that comes to mind, which was Lomachenko versus Tia Femo. And now you can't get them to fight each other again, even though I feel a rematch would be what was needed for those two. After the whole fiasco with Cambosis and Trilla, what a way to come back if you were able to secure a big mega fight with Lomachenko in a rematch. I think that was a no-brainer. Apparently, I'm the only one. What do you think?
I would have loved to see the rematch between Tio and Lomo. You know, that's the fight a lot of people want to see. Our first fight was close. You know, it's just a shame that, you know, these guys go, you know, all these months and can't come to agreements and all these postponements. And, you know, fans are the one that's losing in the big, you know, the big picture. You know, we waiting on these fights, wait, and then all of a sudden it fizzles out because of, you know, the powers that be or whatever, you know, not coming to an agreement on whatever terms it is. But I would have loved to see, you know, that rematch there. That's the fight I really want to see. Or if you couldn't have got Lomo, then, you know, one of the other top guns that's down in that weight class. You know, you got Devin Haney, you know, and the Tank could have probably made something happen.
Yes.
You know, Ryan Garcia's around that weight class, you know, so I just want to see these young guys fight, man. Let's get like in the old days, the Fab Four, you know, the Four Kings. You know, let's fight, man. These guys should have been on fought each other one time by now. You know, getting ready to do a rematch, but they still all this talking and ain't nothing materialized.
Right. This is leading back to what I was saying, where we have to give Rolly credit for calling out the best and being willing to actually take the fight, knowing that Gervonta Tank Davis is a hellified fighter, hellified power, and you know he can make anybody wish that they didn't take that fight. So just want to send kudos out for that. Now the next news we have is on Arthur Peter BF. You ready for Better BF versus Marcus Brown?
Hey, that sounds like a good matchup right there, Marcus Brown.
Okay, because I mean WBC Mauricio, Mr. Solomon has ordered that this fight happen, and you know they're saying that it's probably going to happen on ESPN Plus on December 17th. So that there again is another December fight because we have December 5th with Gervonta Tank Davis versus Rolly. We got this one December 17th. I mean, is Marcus Brown ready for a better BF?
I get Better BF the hands up. I think Better BF is a better fighter, but I think Marcus Brown is going to make it exciting for as long as it lasts. You know, it's going to be some fireworks in that fight right there, but I think Better BF has the edge in that fight.
Very true. I'm also leaning towards Better BF. I mean, he's just as tough as can be. And I'm still like on cloud nine about him giving Canelo the business when he wanted to just throw him any old kind of number to fight him and wanted to catch weight, by the way. And you know, Better BF wasn't really falling for that situation. So I'm feeling him just from that. So now we did have the votes this weekend for the International Hall of Fame inductions. We got a lot of big names on this list that, you know, certain people were going for. You know, of course, you have Nigel Benn.
Dark Destroyer.
You got Miguel Cotto.
Puerto Rican legend right there.
Timothy Bradley is on the list.
Oh, man, Timothy Bradley, what can you say?
Chris Eubanks is on the list, of course.
Eubanks, him and Nigel Benn, they had their classic wars back in the day. Both Britain fighting.
Right. Carl Froch.
Carl Froch, another Englishman right there.
I like it.
A lot of great fighters from the UK.
Roy Jones Jr.
Man, Roy, I thought Roy was already in there.
No, remember he had to wait because he was never officially retired.
He had to wait 5 years. Roy finally get in there. Truly deserved to be in there. Roy, one of the all-time greats.
Wow. Okay. We got Mikhail Kessler.
Kessler. Wow. Well, he was from Denmark. Mikhail Kessler. Remember the Super Six, man. He was one of my favorite guys in that Super Six.
That Super Six was just everything. I can't wait till they have another Super Six or Super 8, whatever the hell they want to call it. I love the Super Series type tournament. You know,
I actually thought Kessler was going to beat what's his name, Kawasaki. But Kawasaki, you know, y'all pointed Kessler.
Yeah. And then we got James Toney.
James Lights Out Toney, man, went all the way from middleweight to heavyweight. Even stopped Evander Holyfield in one of his fights. So Toney is definitely a legend, man. He definitely deserves to be there. Great fighter. Rocky
Lockridge was on the list. And then we got Rafael Marquez on the list.
Marquez.
Yes. Antonio Tarver is on the list.
Tony was just a Florida Hall of Famer last year.
Tampa Bay in the house.
So Tony, he definitely deserved to be in there, man. Glad to see Tony in that.
This is a tough list. I mean, they got Fernando Vargas on the list.
Oh, man, Fernando Vargas.
Wilfred Vasquez.
Wow.
I mean, it just goes on and on. Boy, I would hate to be a judge on this particular card.
I'm thinking those are the guys. So they got to pick between those guys?
Yeah, they got to pick. This is like for the voting for who's going to be in this this year. And you know, we're already backed up when it comes to the International Hall of Fame because there's several classes that were not able to have their weekend and their parade.
If I was judging, and I ain't trying to be biased because I'm Florida, but definitely Roy Jones and the Magic Man Tony Tarver need to be in there. Am I biased because I'm in Florida right now?
I mean, probably.
Those two need to be in there for real.
Probably. All right, so we're going to move on. Simona is ready to go, and we're excited about her up and coming prospect move to professional bouts. Coming up on October 16th, we have Fire Fist Promotions in Clearwater, Florida, that she will be on their card. So let's go ahead and get female ladies night boxer Simona Sarpa with us tonight.
Mona.
Simona,
Hi, Sakura.
hi.
Hola. How are you?
Good.
You hear
We
me?
are we're amazing. We're so thankful that you were able to join us. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your night to give us
Thank you.
a little glimpse into the life of a future star in the ladies division.
Oh, okay. I'm happy. I'm excited.
Yeah. So tell us, I mean, I understand that you're from Italy. How did
Yes,
you
correct.
get your start in boxing?
I started back in Italy, but it is in South Italy. It's not so popular boxing, so I just did some boxing for fitness, just some mid work, back work, and then when I came here to the United States to Tampa, then I really started to learn all the techniques, and I started to compete.
Oh, that's so
And I'm here
great. I
since
mean, you must have
yeah,
fell in love with it right away, even when it was just to work out.
yeah, I like it. I always loved it. It's something that I really passionate about it. But it's as it was not so popular in Italy, I didn't compete, so I started to compete here.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. You have a lot of people that are like, you're too pretty to be a
Uh,
boxer. What
yes,
do
and
you
that I've
have to
heard
say to
already
those?
a few times.
You hear it all the time, right?
Yes, I hear it all the time, but I don't care. I love it, so I just do it.
Okay. Um, Now, with you being new to boxing as far as professional sports is concerned, I mean, are
Yes,
you sure that you are ready for all the
yes,
haters?
uh yes. I do. I think I feel ready. I feel I worked hard. I mean, I work out every day. I feel ready. I feel excited, a little nervous because it's my first professional fight. But I think I'm strong. I will make it.
Simona, being Italian, legendary Italian fighters. I was curious, who's your favorite fighter?
Yeah, there are some good Italian fighters. I think Rocky Marciano was Italian generation. And then
Yeah.
Arturo Gatti is also Italian boxer. Yeah, there are some, a few. I think there's also a female fighter, Italian. I think Simona Galassi, a flyweight fighter. There are some, not too many, but there are.
Do you like Rocky Balboa?
Ah, Rocky Balboa, yes, Team Rocky, yes.
You gotta love those Rocky movies, right?
Yes, yes, that's very
Jake LaMotta.
popular. People like it in Italy.
They like that in Italy too. Oh, cool.
Yeah, yeah, yes, I've been watching Rocky.
What about Cecilia Brækhus? Did you ever get to see her, you know, live over in Italy?
Uh, who? I didn't understand you.
Brækhus, Cecilia Brækhus. I think she
Ah,
goes by Lady
the uh, Rocky, you
First
mean
Lady.
movies?
That's her name, her moniker.
No, 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 I don't know.
No,
She's no, no, I didn't get the chance to see her.
she's actually from Switzerland, or is it
Ah,
Norway?
from
I think she's Norway, but she's really
okay.
Brazilian though. She was like adopted and that's her home there, but fought a lot in Germany um,
Uh-huh.
during her reign.
Uh,
Now, tell me a little bit about some of the sparring you've been able to get around in Tampa.
yes, I did some sparring. I sparred also with Noemi Bosquez because she's locally
Yes.
from St. Pete. Yeah, there's some girls from the gym I was sparring with, and also with some guys. I actually prefer more to spar with men than female. Yeah,
Right.
I've been working out hard
Yeah,
this week.
no, no, she's great. I love No
Yeah,
No.
no,
And
yeah, no, no, really nice.
yes, she make it easy. It's easier because of people like her in female wise
Mm-hmm.
in the Tampa Bay
Uh-huh.
area for to get help and sparring. So she's a great person as far as being accessible to other women. So I love that about her.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Because she's always available. She's good. It's
Hmm.
good practice to spar with her.
Right. So now, I mean, are you excited or more nervous about your pro debut with Fire
Yeah,
Fist? And I think it's
yeah,
like another week. We're having that
yeah. I
show.
think both. I'm excited and nervous both, but I feel ready. I'm happy I had the opportunity to fight now on this card.
Okay, that's great. Did you have another question?
I like that red curtain you got in your house.
And no, that's actually at my restaurant because I
Oh, you're in a
opened it
That's
for
restaurant.
restaurant.
Sunday. Yeah, I was working and then take the chance to do the interview at my work.
Well, how you like that? She's a boxer that owns her own restaurant.
Hey,
Yeah,
that's fantastic.
Yeah,
that
you
makes
a
often.
boss. You a real boss.
It's
Yeah,
like a
so I work out
throwback
in the
to the
morning and
old
then evening work.
restaurants.
I just learned that Roberto Duran hands his own. He has his own restaurant in Panama. I didn't know that.
Oh, really? Okay, I see.
Yeah, so it's a
That's
lot of
good.
boxers that
I
own
think it's a good,
restaurants apparently.
yeah, it's a good mix because all the stress from the restaurant you can take it out when you box.
Simona, how do you eat that Italian food, honey, with all that pasta and
Make
still
weight.
be so in great, amazing shape?
And make weight.
Yeah, I try to don't eat carbs at night, but yeah, sometimes I just eat a
Try
little
not to eat it
pizza,
at
but not
night.
not a whole
Oh,
pie. Yeah, I try
okay.
to eat
Well, that's
healthy, salad, vegetable.
mm, that's a great tip, actually. I mean, maybe I need to follow that. Don't eat it at night. See, you can have it during the day, and that gives you some
Uh,
time to burn off a little bit of it, right?
yes, correct. Better don't eat at night because then you need to go to bed, and then it's better not. Better in the afternoon.
Right.
Simone, I know you're new to boxing. I want to know how long do you see yourself being in the boxing game? I mean, is there any certain amount of years you see yourself doing this?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I just start now my first pro fight, and then we will see how it goes. And yeah, but I like it, and I'm planning to keep doing it.
Okay.
Oh, that's good. So, where do you see yourself in maybe 3 years? Do you think you'll be fighting like at a high level, like prize fighters?
Hmm. Yes, maybe I don't know. Let's see how it goes, and I stay just focused, and let's see what my coach and manager Ali said. Let's see what's next for me.
Right,
Simone,
Simona.
Simona, do you have a nickname that go with your fighting?
Yes, La Italiana, because I'm from Italy, so I was thinking La Italiana. It's a good nickname.
Oh, okay. I said, what do that mean?
La Italiana, the Italian girl, La Italiana.
Oh,
Oh,
Italian
Italian
girl.
girl.
Yeah,
Cute.
the Italian.
Oh, that's
Yes.
so
I
cute.
like that.
I really like that. So, tell us, how difficult was it when you first arrived in the States to take a hold of the language, or did you know English from back home?
Yeah, I was studying some English back home, but I was getting better here. I just learning every day. But I still, my English is still not 100%. I keep learning.
You saying that, but I think it's really good. Way better than I
Hear the
imagined.
accent. But I do speak
I
Spanish.
really
Like
thought it was
Spanish is
better.
Spanish is more similar to
So
Italian.
tell me, what do you think about American culture when it comes to females in boxing? Do you need to be sexy? Do you need to show it all? Or is it okay to just, you know, show it in the ring?
Yeah, I think both a little bit. It depends which fighter, but they will show and a little, and then show it the techniques and what they got in the ring.
Right, for sure. Definitely, for sure. Now, tell us a little bit about yourself. I want to know a fact about you that's, well, it would be hard for us to guess that that's something you like. I don't know, something about you.
Something about me, so general life or
Yeah, well, nothing too secret, but like something
uh,
that like people be surprised to know.
as personal. I always liked sport. I always worked out in my life. I already also competed in snow ski and in tennis when I was younger. So
What?
I just love to work out.
Oh, wow, skiing. Oh my goodness. You know what that means? She's good at balancing. She knows how to balance well.
Good legs,
Yeah, leg strength,
the leg
good.
muscles.
Oh my
I
God, you're
like to
making
dance.
me so excited to see you fight on October 16th, girl.
Okay, you will be watching the fight?
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll be there.
we'll be there.
Yeah, that's good. Okay.
We're gonna check you out. We gotta see what's up with you.
Okay.
Tell me, and we are we pronouncing your name correct? Are we pronouncing your name Simona?
Yes, Simona, yes, that's correct.
And the last name?
Sarpa.
Sapa. Dang, I
Yes,
almost had it right.
Stop.
Yes. Oh, that sounds very romantic. Oh no. I know you a lot of trouble. Okay, so one more time, how did you get involved with Fire Fist to be on the show on their
because
fight
I
card?
because I work out at Fight Fitness Center, and my coach Ali Tare, he belongs to Palawan Promotion, and they work together, Palawan and Fire Fist. So that's why I'm on this card.
Next question.
Oh, I, Simone, I want to know what kind of music, what style of music you love to listen to.
In Italy, it's more popular house music, so I like house,
Okay.
and yeah, but I like also salsa and bachata, merengue, all the Latin dances. So I love to dance Latin.
So
Oh,
when so when you
Latino.
come to the ring, you'll be playing some bachata when you come to the ring.
Yeah, I like to move. I like the movement. But that helps if you know how to dance good. It helps too.
okay.
Hey,
Do you like R&B music or hip hop, rap
Yes, I do
music?
like. Yes, I like R&B and hip hop. I do like. It's good music to work out.
I knew you was gonna say that. It is like the best to work out with, apparently. Like
Yeah,
everybody knows.
yeah,
Like when we go to different gyms, everybody got on like the hip hop and the rap music, cause like it's like really upbeat and gets you
yeah,
pumped up.
yeah. That's good. It's motivating you.
Yes. Now I did have a question about you in the ring though, because I want to know: do you have a killer instinct? Because usually when a woman is like really pretty, that's in ladies boxing, like those are the most like I mean, y'all have like real killer instincts usually. Like you really want like go out and hurt somebody.
Yeah, I think I have a good power and a good technique. So yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, you're real competitive.
Yeah, I think so. And I like to move. I have good footwork, and I think I'm good.
Oh. Simona, a lot of guys want to know, are you single?
No, not single. Not a boyfriend.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, you're disappointing us today.
Sorry, guys.
Simona,
Yeah.
you
Already
just
taken.
broke many men's hearts. So you can't help it, right? You can't help it. So I'm interested. One of our last questions, because we don't want to hold you too much longer, but I'm interested in who you think is going to win this fight this weekend between Wilder and Fury.
Who you got, Simona?
Who you got?
Who you got?
Wilder. Yeah, that would be a good fight. I think it's difficult to say. I think Fury is very technical and Wilder is really strong. I don't know, but I think Fury. I think, but I don't know. I'm not sure. Sakura?
Haha. Yeah. Yeah. This is how we do it right here. Check it. Yeah. There's gonna be plenty things you're gonna see. I know. Trust me when I tell you. It's coming. It's coming. Welcome to the house. The one they talking about. Word of mouth. The boxing playhouse. Without a doubt. All the latest and greatest boxing news, that's what it's all about. Listen, welcome to the house, the one they talking about. Word of mouth, the boxing playhouse, without a doubt. Haha, yeah. This is how we do it right here, check it. Yeah. There's gonna be plenty things you're gonna see. I know. Trust me when I tell you. It's coming. It's coming. Welcome to the house, the one they talking about. Word of mouth, the boxing playhouse, without a doubt. All the latest and greatest boxing news, that's what it's all about. Listen, welcome to the house, the one they talking about. Word of mouth, the boxing playhouse, without a doubt.